Here are certain yoga poses and practices that can help strengthen the core muscles, improve digestion, and boost metabolism, which can contribute to a flatter tummy.
Let's start on all fours. You're going to stack your shoulders over your wrists, knees over the hips. Your palms are shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart. As you inhale, lift the chest up, arch the back. Distribute the back bend equally. So from your lower back, mid back, upper back, and draw your shoulders back. You don't have to lift your chin all the way up. Relax your neck. Exhale, draw the belly in, round your back. Inhale, lift the chest up, arch the back. Exhale, draw the belly in, round your back. Inhale, lift the chest up, arch the back. Exhale and round your back. Inhale, lift the chest up, arch. Exhale and round your back. One more. Inhale, lift the chest up, arch the back. Exhale, draw the belly in, round your back. Now from here, you're going to come to a neutral position.
Boat pose or Naukasana. For this, we will start by sitting in this L-sit position where your legs are straight out in front of you, feet are together, your hands are by your side and your back is nice and straight. From here, slowly bend your knees. Now lift your feet up, making sure your back is straight. And now slowly straighten your arms, place them next to your knees. Hold this posture for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. 9 and 10. Relax. Slowly bring the legs down, bring the arms down. Shake your legs a little and relax.
Gently now allow your legs to stretch out to the front of the mat. We're going to take a Paschimottanasana. So ready? Inhale, hands go up to the seedling, spine is straight. Exhale, moving your palms forward. Now remember, no ego in the pose. If you're here, that's fine. You can hold your calves, you can hold your ankles, you can hold your toes or your heels, whatever is comfortable for you. Hold whatever is comfortable for you. And then inhale, straighten the back, exhale, forward fold. Bend at the elbows so that you can go a little bit deeper into the pose. Holding it here for 4. Remember that no two practices look alike. Every day your body, your practice may look different. And it's certainly this practice is not to be compared. So even if you're just here, it's okay. If this is where you are, that's fine. Go as deep as you can for another 2. Back is straight, not rounded, not hunched, but absolutely straight. And for 1. Slowly take your time to come up. Place your palms down. From here, step back into plank. Make sure the weight is on the toes and you're not sending your weight into your heels this way. Again, you're going to try to tip the weight forward. Come on to your tippy toes and back. Come on to the tippy toes and back. On to the tippy toes and back. Last one. Tippy toes hold. 1, 2, 3. Knees down. Let's take a child's pose here. Relax. Relax your shoulders. Release. Just rotate the wrists gently. And very gently, you're going to roll up.
Now we're going to take our feet apart. Okay? Spread your legs apart, the lengthy side of the mat. We're going to do what is called Trikonasana, triangle pose. We'll start with the right leg. So turn your right leg completely outwards, 90 degrees, and your left leg in about 30 degrees. Okay? Keep the right knee straight. or put a micro bend. Since we've been doing that all along, you can put a micro bend in your right knee. What you want to avoid is hyperextending, which would look something like this. Okay, it goes beyond straight when you're hyperextending. That's really not good for you. So keep a slight, sort of push the shin, the right shin little forward, so that you have a little bit of engagement in that right leg. Alright, inhale, open your arms out wide, and exhale, bring the right hand to the right ankle. Left hand lifts straight up. Now if your hand is somewhere here, if you're not able to lift it straight up to the sky, you can elevate by bringing the right hand up your leg, maybe to your shin or to your knee even. Stay, look up at your left fingers if you can, and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly come back up.
And then from here, slowly walk your hands to the front of the mat, shifting your weight. And just allow your hips to rest onto the mat. Allow your toes to relax. And allow your hips also to relax down into the floor. If this is a bit hard and it's straining your back, gently just bend your elbows so that your hip is comfortable on the floor. From here, gently look up to the ceiling, roll the shoulders back, going into your cobra pose. You'll almost feel the stretch right from your chin all the way down to the pelvic region, especially on the belly. Stretching it out and staying here for another 3. Remembering to breathe. 4, 2. Last little breath here. And 4, 1. Slowly bring your head back and gently bend your elbows. From here, slowly look towards your right heel, almost like you want to spot your toes. And then you'll feel this nice stretch on the left side of the body. Stay here for a few counts. Good. And slowly come back to center and move into the opposite side. So bending your left elbow, look to the left heel. And if that's easy, you can even look towards the left thigh. Stretching the entire right side of the body. Staying here for 2. And for 1. And slowly coming back to center, straightening the elbows, looking up to the ceiling. And then gently bringing your chest down to the earth. You can adjust so that you're at the center of the mat. Take a minute here to just lie down, catch your breath if you've lost it.
Vasisthasana, or the side plank. For this, just like in the previous posture, we will start in a tabletop position, keeping the thighs hip width apart, keeping the hands on the mat shoulder width apart. Now take your legs back one at a time, making sure that your hips are in line with the spine, just as before. Now from here, let's come on to the side like this, making sure your feet are stacked one on top of the other and your arm is straight down on the floor. Making sure your hips are pulling up towards the sky. Take your upper arm up and hold this posture for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Bring the arm down. Now let's do this on the other side. I'm going to turn on the mat so that you can see me better. Now we'll start in the tabletop position once again, making sure that the wrist, elbow and the shoulders are in a straight line. Take your legs back one at a time. Now come on to your sides, making sure the feet are stacked one on top of the other. Place your left hand on the ground and from here take the right arm up. Make sure your hips are up. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, excellent, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Slowly bring the upper arm down. Go down into child's pose or balasana and relax.